Yes, hi guys. Yes, I'm back. Big Daddy's back. Another useless and stupid content. By the way, guys, if you notice, I am driving with a video on my face. Well, basically, I have a new camera. Yay! But I don't recommend this camera because it is not recommendable. But at least I have a new cam to show you guys where I am going today. Okay. By the way, I am heading downtown to pick up my mom from work. Well, before I pick her up, let us just discuss about this QR code. Okay, so summoning traffic. QR code. Napalibak. May QR code na eh. Okay, so you cannot cross over on checkpoints, especially in Davao, without this code, guys. Just a sec. Try to waiting on the line for this QR code. Ang damay. Pagyaw-yaw na po tos mama, dugay kay ko. Something, oy. Alright. Okay, matulad lang sa ta, kay wang pata. Tawag sa pulis. Okay. Alright, I'm ready with my QR code. Okay daw sila. Sir. Uy, mura man nag-start yung dalisaring pulisan eh. Sir, Hey. Thank you, sir. Okay. So guys, going back. So, is this QR code 666 and is this code Mark of the Beast? Alright. So guys, before I start my opinion about this QR code, I just want to inform everyone that this is just a theory based on what I have dug on the internet. And I don't want to start a heavy argument with some church leaders about this topic, okay? But this is only my own point of view, okay? Alright. So now, when that aside, by the way guys, if you enjoy or if you are onto music, travel, and motor blogs, please, parang awan nyo na. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I'll be posting more videos soon. Alright, so let's start. Okay. So guys, is DQR or QR code 666 and is this the mark of the beast? Well, most people think that it is. It is the mark of the beast because we are restricted on where we want to go. Just like what is this written in the Bible, guys. Most people jump to conclusion without even understanding the facts yet. So let's try to dig in. What is QR code? So basically, guys, a QR code is an abbreviation for quick response code. It is the type of matrix barcode or two-dimensional barcode first designed in 1994 for automotive industry in Japan. A barcode is a machine-readable optical label that contains information about the item to which it is attached. In practice, QR code, guys, often contain data for a locator, identifier, or tracker that points to a website or application. A QR code uses 4 standardized encoding modes: numeric, alphanumeric, binary, kanji, to store data effectively, and extensions may be also used. So the QR code or quick response system became popular outside automotive industry due to its fast readability and great storage capacity compared to standard UPC barcodes. Applications include products tracking, item identification, time tracking, document management, and general marketing. Okay. Baanin nila eh. So QR codes, guys, have become common in consumer advertising, typically smartphones. It is used as a QR code scanner, or smartphone uses a QR code scanner, guys, displaying the code and converting it to some useful form. Okay, such as a standard URL for a website, thereby obviating the need for a user to type into a web browser. So murag di na kailangan gud mag one guys, di na kailangan nimo i-type ang URL sa mismong website, but you only need to scan the QR code para makita ang website. So QR code has become a focus of advertising strategy since it provides a way to access brands website more quickly than by manually entering the URL or URL. Beyond mere convenience to the consumers, the importance of this capability is that it increases the conversion rate. The rate that contact with the advertisement will convert it into a sale. So it coaxes the interested prospects further down to the conversion funnel with a little delay or effort, bringing the viewer to the advertiser's website immediately. Whereas a longer or more targeted sales pitch may lose the viewer's interest. So there you go, guys. Generally, QR code is used for marketing specific products, and like it is said, the conversion rates will increase because of the said code. And QR codes often contain data or locator, identifier, or tracker that points to a website or application. So when you create your QR code to the DQR website, so it automatically locate, identify, or track who or where you are. It sounds scary, right? Nakakatakot talaga. The one who created the said website knows where you are as you are watching this video right now. But there are limitations of the said QR code though. It is not 24/7. It is not like an iPhone's phone location tracker that if you are connected to the Wi-Fi, it automatically turns on your phone's location. QR code doesn't work that way because it only signals the website's creator whenever your code is scanned. And where would that be? Your QR code only scans on barangay checkpoints and inside the malls. So basically, this QR code stands as a gate pass rather than a global network tracker. It sounds like the same as it is written in the book of Revelation, guys, diba? So Revelation chapter 13 verse 16 to 18, ESV version. Also, it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on this right hand or forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark. That is, the name of the beast or the number of its name. This is calls for wisdom. Let the one who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And this is 666. See? Even establishments needs QR code. It has entrance and exit codes. So it is really does sounds like the end is near. But people are only focusing on that verse and relating it to what is happening now. So guys, if you have your Bible with you, can you try to read the whole chapter of Revelation chapter 13? So there are two beasts that were included on the said chapter, the beast out of the sea and the beast out of the earth. Okay. Well, that aside, I'll be reading that for you guys. Okay. So the dragon stood up on the shore of the sea, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads with 10 crowns on its horns, and on each head a blasphemous name. The beast I saw resembles a leopard, but has a feet like those of a bear, and a mouth like those of a lion. The dragon gave the beast his power and his throne and great authority. One of the heads of the beast seemed to have a fatal wound, but the fatal wound had been healed. The whole world was filled with wonder and followed the beast. People worship the dragon because he have given authority to the beast, and they also worship the beast and ask, who is like the beast? Who can wage war against it? The beast was given mouth to utter proud words and blasphemies, and exercised its authority for 42 months. It opened its mouth to blaspheme God and to slander his name, his dwelling place, and those who live in heaven, and gave its power wage war against the holy people, God's holy people, to conquer them. And it was given authority over Every tribe, people, language, and nation, all inhabitants of the earth will worship the beast. Sorry guys. All whose name was not been written in the Lamb's book of life, the Lamb who was slain for the creation of the world. Whoever has ears, let them hear. If anyone is going to captivity, into captivity they will go. And if anyone is to be killed with the sword they will be killed. This calls for patience, endurance, and faithfulness on the part of God's people. Then I saw a second beast coming out of the earth. It had two horns like a lamb, but it spoke like a dragon. It exercised all the authority of the first beast on its behalf, and made the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose fatal wounds had been healed, and it performed great signs. It had given power to perform on behalf of the first beast. It deceived the inhabitants of the earth in order them to set up an image in honor of the beast who was wounded by the sword and yet lived. The second beast was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refused to worship the image of the beast to be killed. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. This calls for wisdom. Let the person who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it is a man's number. The number is 666. So verse 17 guys, it clearly stated that so that they could not buy or sell unless that they had the mark, which is the name of beast or the number of its name. It is not stated there guys that you cannot cross from border to border, or it limits your travel from one country to another, right? I know Revelation is full of symbolic statements, but I think this verse is very clear that the mark of the beast is used to buy food as a new era of money. And QR code does not work that way. It only traces you and limits your travel, and it's not used to buy food. So when you read the whole chapter, it doesn't sound like it relates to the QR code situation. Okay? Alright. Mayor Inday Sara have implemented on using the said QR code under Executive Order 60 series of 2020, which provides the guidelines for the use of the safe QR code, a safe Davao QR code or DQR. She said in her executive order that there is a need to control the COVID-19 cases, as the COVID-19 beds at the Southern Philippine Medical Center and temporary treatment monitoring facilities are now all occupied. Tracing has encountered several challenges and needs to be continually improved. The pen and paper contact tracing form in establishments have severely compromised the privacy of data and its potential source of transmission of the virus, she said, adding that the QR code will help limit the movement of people to access only essential goods and services for work and business. In keeping with the community quarantine protocols, institutionalizing the DQR will also implement contactless data gathering and electronic storage data while enforcing the prohibition on non-essential travels within the city. So it only controls the non-essential travels guys within the city. So globally, we are under a strong pandemic that killed millions, and this could even kill us if it will not stop. So during the MGCQ or Modified General Community Quarantine, the government can stop the people's frequency coming and going out of the city. That is why it is still contagious. And in order to control it, we need to track down the places where the carrier had been. Because if they won't track it, you might not know that you had encountered the said carrier, and you will realize you have it when you are already in a 6x8 surveillance cell. That would really hurt your feelings guys, and it would also make your family sad. So the mayor even stated In layman's term, by November mahimo ng mandatory tanan sa Davao City ang QR code. Mao ni siya ang usa sa mga moves nato para mapaspas nato ang atong contact tracing. So in English, the QR code will be mandatory in Davao City by November. This is one of our moves to hasten the contact tracing. Mayor Inday Sara Duterte said this on Friday's special hour over the Davao City Disaster Radio. And she even added, kini siya ang success ani will be dependent sa support sa atong mga offices and establishments because they are required nga tanan mo sulod ipascan nila ang QR code. And that QR code will store a 14-day data sa kadtong tao. In English, the success of this will be dependent on the support of offices and establishment because they are required to have all their clients to scan the QR code, and the QR code will store a 14-day data of that person, she said. So guys, in short, even it was forced by the government, it has a purpose. Not to separate from a religious man from unreligious man, and not to prohibit us from buying food, but to help us save our lives and survive this dreadful pandemic. Also in the book of Revelation, it says that Revelation 14 verse 9, and another angel, a third, followed them, saying with a loud voice, if anyone worships the beast and its image and receives the mark on its forehead or on its hand. So guys, in this verse it says, if anyone worship, you will receive a punishment with the Lord. So we cannot worship the QR code, right? So they worship the beast and its mark. QR code are used as a touchless system to display information. It is not the mark of the beast because if you would understand it deeply on the book of Revelation, they worship the said beast. And if the government gave this QR code, well, not all people like or agreed this new kind of system wearing QR code IDs. So in short, it is not yet the end of days. It is not yet the year of 666 or whatsoever. So please don't be startled. Don't get afraid about the said QR code because it is made for a purpose. And if you focus on the end of days, you will end up destroying your happiness, loading your minds with depression, much worse, ending your life. So instead, guys, pray continually, give thanks for another life, and focus on your daily living. Only God knows when He will come back and take what is rightfully His. Matthew chapter 24 verse 36, it says there, but about the day and hour no one knows, not even the angel in heaven, nor the Father, but only the Father knows when He will come back. Ride safe, guys, and may God bless you all. Thanks for watching.